Welcome back, friends and degens. I'm still grinding this wild underground game on a mission to buy the granite countertop that I need to become a full-time poker pro. I'm already down a ton, but I just bought in for another 500. Watch episode 10 if you want all the details. If I don't make a comeback soon, I'll fail my first assignment from the Silent Aces Society, and my chances of going full-time will be crippled. Do I have what it takes to win my money back and finish the granite countertop installation? Well, let's hope that the title and thumbnail aren't clickbait, because we're definitely due for a win. I'm Mike Reardon, part-time poker pro, and this is episode 11, The Counter Comeback. I rebuy for another 500 bucks. I'm in for 1,500 now. About 30 minutes later, I was moved to the main table. The first hand there, I thought I was getting pranked because I woke up with aces. It's a trap. I've got unsuited aces in middle position with just over $400 stack. Everybody calls the $10 straddle, and since Tim is still to my left, I'm expecting him to raise again, so I sit back and I let him do all the heavy lifting. Except Tim just calls the 10. God damn it. We flop a set of aces and everyone checks it to us. Even though I got Tim on my left here, I'm not going to wait for him to bet, so I pot for 80 bucks. Tim folds, and then the guy that was telling me that Ripple is a good investment decides to call. Ripple is not a good investment. Don't buy Ripple. Buy chili cheese Fritos instead. Taste the chili. On the turn, we're heads up, and I pot for another 240 because that 8 of clubs did not help Mr. Ripple. That also conveniently puts him all in, and the 3 of spades lands on the river. He shows he's got pocket kings and a flush draw. I win the hand, and we're back in it already. I think we won almost $400 on that hand. All right, let's keep it up.
Part-time.
Now that I've got some ammo, I look down at a pair of weak, unsuited kings. My spider sense was tingling, telling me, yo, dude, don't play these cowboys like a weak little bitch. Well, that is the right play. It's time to push back and finally win a big pot. Tim raises 10. Mr. Ripple does a min raise of 20. After 3 more callers, I decide I'm going to call that $20, and I fully expect that Tim and Ripple will both pot, and I'm ready to get it all in with my kings. I call the 20, Tim raises to 100. Interestingly enough, Ripple, with his fresh $1,000 rebuy, only calls for the 100 and doesn't raise like I expected. Now, the dumbass right next to him ended up folding aces here, and I have no idea why you would ever do that. Nathan calls the 100.
My name is Zhao.
And I'm sitting here thinking, why, oh why, would I ever just flat right here? Sure, I'd like to have a better hand, but I'm also here to gamble. This will be a nice juicy pot. I pot to 545. Tim goes all in. Ripple goes all in. Nathan calls all in.
My name is Zhao.
Someone's getting hurt, goddammit. Let's do this. Everybody tables their hand. Maybe Ripple didn't. Maybe that's why I didn't write his hand down. Whatever it was, he didn't win shit. We made a deal to run 2 boards. I did not remember the second board, but I do remember this. I missed both boards. That motherfucker Tim, on the other hand, he nabs a 4 on each board and scoops a $3,000 pot.
God, come on, Cat.
Man, Tim.
Hot time.
I was on tilt. I knew if I continued playing, I would play like a donk. The best thing I could do right now is to quit, get in my car, and scream at myself the entire drive home. But I'm not worried about missing a couple grand, a few hours of sleep, or even my 3rd mortgage payment in a row.
I see what you did. I saw what you did there, Cat.
I can beat these guys. So against all odds, I rebuy for the last $500 in my pocket, and I'm in for $2,000 now. It's time to get back to work. This is going to be a long night.
The chicken tastes like fish.
In the last orbit, I took a couple of stabs that cost me a bit.
I'm a big shot in the ring.
I'm down to 300 bucks from my original 500. I'm playing a bit more loose aggressive now, and that's for a reason. I'm broadcasting to everyone that I'm on tilt. That way, when I do flop a monster, I'll get called when I'm holding the nuts. That's the only way to get paid, and to get paid big.
Money Mike.
So of course, I'm not going to win all of these stabs, but that's not important. What's important is that I keep driving the action and to keep getting involved in big pots. King 8, 6, 5, and we got second nut clubs. 5 of us call the $10 button straddle, and the button checks. We got 6-way action on the flop with 60 bucks in the pot. The flop runs out real dry with the top pair king, but I also have a straight draw, so I lead out for 25. I get 1 caller.
My name is Zhao.
The 6 of spades hits the turn, giving me 2 pair. Nathan checks to me.
It's Zhao.
I bet 75, and he folds. The hard part about poker is you want to win all the small pots and lose all the big ones. Wait, I mean, win all the big pots and lose all the...
Part-time.
This next hand is absolutely massive. I started with 255, and we get it all in 4 ways. And when I look down at my hand, I'm thinking, what the f*** is this shit? Was I playing bad? How did I get all in with this? Am I the donkey? What am I even doing here? Are there any more sliders left? Did I just fart? Jack, Jack, King 10 with spades, an early position, and a $255 stack.
Hey, Cass, don't do that.
We call the $10 button straddle, and Tim, completely in character, raises to 65. Mr. Ripple and Nathan both call.
It's John.
And the pot's big enough, I can't just call 65 here, I gotta put it all in. And that's exactly what I do. I expect Tim to shove, which will control the pot, and we could get Nathan to fold.
It's John.
It was no surprise when Mr. Ripple called, but I was actually pretty shocked when Nathan came over the top and put Tim all in too.
Dude, it's John.
We're 4 ways all in pre-flop, and even though I'd only get about $1,000 if I win, this is still a $3,700 pot. God, I love the action here. Mr. Ripple's running it once, the rest of us are running it twice. Once again, I didn't write down the second board. The reason I don't remember is because I didn't win either of them. I hate it. This game is rigged. Fuck Tim.
Bastard that has gotten away for far too long talking his bullshit.
I'm out $2,000 now, and I don't have any more cash on me.
You piece of shit.
Well, there it is. After playing for nearly 12 hours, I finally lost my last buy-in.
Rebuy, Mike.
Now, I should go home, but the action is too good to leave.
Simply too good.
If I quit now, the game will probably break, and they'll get away with all my money. So I told the guys to hold my seat while I ran out to my car to get more cash. Broke, tilted, and desperate. I had no choice but to break an unwritten rule of poker. Something so wretched that all poker players dread it, more than getting grifted, bankruptcy, or even male pattern baldness. God damn. I had to call my wife.
Hey, where are you?
You didn't come home last night.
Are you smoking a pipe?
Hey, I need you to do me a favor. I need to rebuy before this game breaks. I'm all out of cash and these guys don't give credit.
Wait, I thought you went out to kick Granite. You've been gambling all night?
It's almost 9 a.m.
I need you to get your ass out of bed and go get me another $1,000 from my emergency gambling stash.
Emergency gambling stash? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Listen, I don't got time for your bullshit right now. I know that you know where that f***ing thing is. It's in the Pringles can.
Oh, that stash. Okay, I'll bring it to you. Just let me get a cup of coffee.
No, now. I need you to bring it now.
Okay, fine. Jesus, I'm coming now.
I'm gonna show them that you're coming on the security camera so they know I'm not bullshit and they'll let me rebuy.
All right, I'm on my way now. Did you buy a pipe after we watched Oppenheimer?
Kayla is the best. I can always rely on her to come through for me in a pinch. As soon as she leaves, I can show the guys on my security app that she's coming with the cash and they'll let me buy back in. You'll be in, guys. I got $1,000 coming right now. Oh my God. God damn it. Don't just sit there. Come on, get up. Oh my God. Don't go back in the house. Oh, this God. I swear to God, man.
God damn it!
Normally they don't give credit at these games, but that spiteful bitch JB brokered a deal.
Rebuy, Mike.
Since these guys love my videos, they offered me a $1,000 loan if I wanted to keep playing. The only catch was it had a 15% weekly juice, and I had to sign over all the monetization of my YouTube channel as collateral, just in case I skipped town. Yeah, like I would ever do that. See ya. Rebuy, $1,000. We're in it for $3,000 now. I'm finally ready to start winning the big ones.
Part-time, full-time, I want to get promoted.
I'm not gonna talk about the first few hands after I bought back in. Mistakes were made, but I still have almost $600. And the average pot size is between $1,500 and $3,000. So I just need one big hand and I'll be unstuck. And look at what we have here. Nut clubs and a wrap. Nathan straddles 10.
Dude, it's
He's
John.
only got $75 left, so we know before it even happens, that 75 is going in pre-flop. Everyone calls the 10, and Nathan bumps it up to 75.
Come on, man.
Mr. Ripple, Tim, and I all call. We have 4-way action, 1 all in. The pot's just over $300, heading into the flop. Boom, baby. Look at all the outs we have. I ain't got shit. We've got top pair. We've got every straight draw known to man. We got the backdoor clubs. We got backdoor spades. And I'm sure I'm gonna hit the straight. So I check. Tim makes it 150 and Mr. Ripple immediately jammed. I played it safe, so I just called Mr. Ripple's all in. Tim followed suit. Heading into the turn, we have 2 all in with a $1,000 pot, and I got 240 behind. The 4 of hearts shows up on the turn, and it's not the card that I wanted. But I'm too deep now, and I know Tim ain't got shit. There's no way he's not gonna get it all in here, so I just beat him to the punch. I'm all in, and he calls. There's 4 of us all in, going to the river, $1,500 pot, and I feel that straight coming. And would you look at that? Hell yeah, the 8 of spades gives me the straight I was looking for. That is a $1,500 juicy pot for Mike. Oh my f***ing God, are you kidding me? Tim has f***ing pocket 7s? Son of a...
Oh, buddy, don't make me hit you with my dog.
Dude, fuck this
I
guy.
made a mistake, man. I should have stayed my butt in Ohio.
This was a disaster. No more pump fakes. I had to get the fuck out of there before I made any more mistakes. Or even worse, before they realized I don't have enough subscribers to be monetized on YouTube. I lost my entire wad at the game, and now I didn't know how I was going to finish the kitchen video. As I was leaving, JB hands me a cardboard tube, tells me it's gonna help me out. So I got out of there and went straight home. Totally not crying at all.
More part-time for you.
After a soul-crushing, unavoidable defeat, I returned home and accepted reality. I failed at my first task to repair the nasty kitchen counter just like I fail at everything else. And I'm not just talking about gambling and half-assed home repairs. Other notable failures include buying stupid internet scams, cooking online recipes, dance lessons, OnlyFans, portion control, the keto diet, setting boundaries with my dog, OnlyFans again, gluten-free bakery review channel, celebrity impersonator OnlyFans, and that time I tripped over the same sidewalk that I've used every day for the last 11 years. And right when I was about to quit gambling forever, I finally looked at the package JB gave me as I was leaving the game without crying, not even a little. This is actually pretty awesome. It's a self-adhesive contact paper for countertop kitchen cabinets. I can slap this on the counters and finish my video today, and everyone will believe it's real granite, or marble, or whatever. Thanks, JB. You saved my ass. Oh, God damn it. I hate JB so much. So we're a week behind schedule because that motherfucker JB gave me some bullshit here. We're gonna do this counter today. Now I'm ready to install the new countertops. Let's go. God damn, come on. Oh my God. It's gonna be fine. You gotta mash it down. Look at that, look how beautiful that looks. See that? Give it a little cut. Wow, this came together really well. Installation was a breeze, it's way cheaper than the real stuff, and the best part is that nobody will ever notice that it's not real granite, or marble, or whatever, fuck you. And when Kayla eventually limped out to the kitchen to see for herself, she was blown away. No one will be able to tell. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that looks. Everyone's gonna say this is pure marble or granite or whatever. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know how much you love the new countertops. It feels smooth to the touch. Everyone's happy. Task 1 is now complete, so just 9 more to go and I'll finally become a full-time poker pro. Just change it out, come on. Poker math this episode. Alright, I lost $3,000 playing in the game, then I spent $60 on the granite wrap, but the cost of the new granite countertop was about $2,000, so I'm only down about $60. Overall, I'd say that was a pretty good counter comeback. Oh, but Mike, aren't you forgetting about the $1,000 loan at the game? Nope. See, I found a loophole. Remember how JB vouched for me on the loan? Well, JB can get fucked. I ain't paying it. Buy a shirt at parttimepokerpro.com. Jenny says it's her favorite shirt, and why would she lie to you? You can watch the previous episode right here. Check out the playlist link in the description for the rest of the episodes.